Peter Boie, and I'm from the great state of Maine. When I was 3 years old, a magician pulled the quarter from my ear, and I remember it like it was yesterday. And that's what got me interested in magic. I got paid $50 to do my first show when I was 15, and when I was, 17, and I said, I'm not going to college, I'm going to be a professional magician. My parents, they were like, okay, and that was it. I'm on the road a lot, probably 150, 200 days a year. I love what I do. If I didn't get paid to do it, I would still be doing it. I love that connection with an audience. It's just this ball of unexplained energy that happens when your show's kicking on all cylinders. I performed in every state except Delaware and Hawaii. If anybody's watching this, please book me in Hawaii.
Don't worry, we're not being cheap, we're not trying to save money in the lighting. In show business, this is what we call atmosphere. I'm setting the scene for our next performer. Welcome to the spooky world of Peter Boie.
The spiritualist movement started in 1848. To prove that spirits are real, mediums would try and communicate with them, and they would communicate back by writing messages. A common object at the time in schoolhouses were writing slates or chalkboards. Sort of like these, which is what we'll use. I need a couple people to help me out. Would you mind helping me out? What is your name?
Melanie.
Melanie, very nice to meet you. Thank you very much for helping out. If you would, please have a seat there. You can give a round of applause to Melanie. And one other person. You, sir, what is your name?
Bill.
Bill? Please give a big round of applause for Bill. Come on up here, Bill. Please have the chair. Melanie, please take your chalkboard. I want you to wipe it down. Make sure there are no marks on either side. Make sure there are no marks. Bill, please do the same. Sure. Wipe it down on either side. Yep, just go ahead and give it a wipe. And I'll take the rag back. Thank you very much. Melanie, I'll take the rag back and the chalkboard. Now, when they were about to communicate, they would take a piece of chalk and slide it in between the chalkboards in case someone or something felt like communicating. Would you mind holding onto the chalkboard just like this? Rest them on your lap. We'll get to them in a bit. Melanie, close your eyes. Keep them that way till I tell you. Over the next minute or so, Melanie, I need you to concentrate on any physical experience that happens to you. Don't be scared and don't move, but be aware of any sensation, whether it be hot, cold, tickling, or anything else that you might feel, and remember it. Melanie, open your eyes with your left hand. Point to where it felt like something touched you. Your right shoulder. How many times did you feel it?
Twice.
You felt it twice. Melanie, I didn't touch or come near you. I actually touched Bill twice on your right shoulder. Isn't that right, Bill?
Yes, he did.
Bill, before we started, you guys cleaned those chalkboards, right? There are no marks left in yours. There are no marks left in yours? Have you felt anything weird? Warm, cold?
No.
No? Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, Melanie. Thank you very much. Please give it up for Bill and Melanie.
Peter Boie, ladies and gentlemen. That's rocking. Good stuff. Wow. Okay, so Penn and Teller are going to deliberate, as they always do. Very spooky, great scene setting. I loved all of that. When you perform this, normally, what kind of reaction do they get? Do people get a bit spooked out? Do they get creeped out by it?
Yes, they do, yeah. The reactions range from stunned silence to sometimes a scream or two, you know.
Okay. Penn and Teller are ready. They've had a good talk about it.
Well, you know, we get asked all the time what the hardest things to do in magic are. But one of the hardest things to do in magic is to stand center stage and tell a story that the audience is engaged in and believes in. And a lot of times, we've seen a lot of people come out and tell the story, and no one gives a damn. And you stood there, and the whole audience was completely wrapped in their attention. Now, we do a trick in our show called the magic bullets, or the bullet catch. And it's one of the tricks we're most proud of. And we got help for that trick by a man by the name of Steve Shaw. And Steve Shaw also did something very close to the Genesis song Invisible Touch. And your performance of it was beautiful for us. We're so happy, and this is an important thing to say, that you did that without a gimmick. You did that with real magic and real thought, and there's people who do that same trick with a gimmick. We don't like it as much. You did it pure, Steve Shaw, and you also did the slate routine just the way the spiritualists did it, and we love the whole package. And I think you know that once we've said Steve Shaw, you probably didn't fool us, but boy, do we love that routine.
Well, thank you very much.